All right, let's move on to our next topic. We're going to discuss the brand new Super Mario cereal. It was rumored for 3 or 4 days. Yesterday, Nintendo put out its official press release saying, yes, it is coming. Super Mario cereal, which isn't a big deal. Actually, like right now, Honeycombs has Mario. I'm a big cereal guy, by the way.
Well, I mean,
I consider myself a cereal connoisseur.
This is not even the first Nintendo cereal.
No, I know, yeah.
The Nintendo cereal system, when we were kids, you get the Zelda one or you get the Mario one.
They also, by the way, they ruined Honeycombs. One of my favorite cereals in the world. They changed Honeycomb, put Mario on the box, and it tastes disgusting. I don't know if anyone else has eaten the new Honeycombs.
No, he is a plumber. He's going to bring some...
It tastes like the Honeycombs went through the sewage before they put them in the box. But the thing I wanted to talk about really about this, other than it's kind of cool to have Mario cereal on the shelves again, is that the box is an amiibo. Mm-hmm. And it unlocks
got a little
stuff.
thing in it,
Yeah. Which to me shows you that amiibo are like nothing. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're really nothing.
It's just it's a strip of circuitry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we pay all this money for these little figurines when really all it is just this little...
Well, I mean, they sold those amiibo cards for Animal Crossing. That's all they are. That's all it is. I mean, the money, an amiibo costs the money it does because of the molding and the plastic and the sculpting, and the fact, I mean, I'm a big toys I collected the Skylander stuff, and then I got sick of it and got rid of them. I collected the Disney Infinity stuff, and then they shut it down. I got rid of them. I collected the Lego stuff. By far, at this point anyway, I mean, they started rough, but at this point, amiibos have by far the best paint jobs of any of those lines ever did.
Yeah.
A lot of intricate detail, a lot of careful. I haven't seen in a couple years an amiibo with an eyeball going the wrong way, you know, that kind of thing. Whereas like with Star Wars figures, like every other figure is looking 2 different directions at once. Like that's a quality control level that like, yeah, that's going to add $1 or $2 to the cost of the figure. But yeah, they could sell them as just little POG discs, and you'd be. I mean, that is like what a lot of people do. Like that, you can get like a little RF thing and load up every amiibo. You know, it's basically amiibo piracy. You can load up every amiibo profile.
Really, I wasn't aware of that.
Like from BitTorrent or something, and you download whatever you want, whatever one you want, into the little disc, and you put it on the thing. There you go. That's how people. That's how like the shadier people do the amiibo thing. Although for a while there, it was kind of like, well, if you can't buy them, because here's one thing I did notice this week. They seem to have gotten better at amiibo distribution because all the new stuff, the Mario Odyssey stuff, the Fire Emblem stuff, the new Zelda stuff, they're everywhere. Like you can go buy them at the Best Buys and the GameStops right now. Not Targets, because the Targets are still clogged with Animal Crossing amiibo from 2 years ago.
Do you think maybe demand for them is just...
That could be as well, but I wouldn't expect that to necessarily happen with the Mario ones, and they are plentiful. Mario and Zelda stuff tend to sell out no problem, and they've gotten all the Zelda stuff from Breath of the Wild back on the shelves again, even the rare stuff that you've had, like the Big Guardian.
Really?
Like that one I haven't seen since launch, and like the Best Buy in West Hollywood has like 7 of them. Like they're clearly preparing for holiday, or they were prepared for Black Friday, and it worked out okay. They've still.
And you were just in there right before you came to.
Right, this morning. They've still got Switches.
And they're there right now. They made it through Black Friday, and they still have some. They have Switches in there.
They have Switches.
Wow.
Yeah. Like the distribution seems to be on point. And I don't think it's because they're not selling. I think it's because they actually got enough in the pipeline to meet demand, which is what you need to do.
Yeah.
It's like
it is. Yeah.
So I'm not too freaked out by the idea of giving away an amiibo disc for free in a cereal box, but like. I mean, it's a good way to sell cereal, I guess.
It is. It's a really good way to sell cereal.
I don't know what it gives you, but like maybe a cereal hat. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do we know what it does?
I don't know what it gives
does?
you. I don't. I don't think the cereal's out yet. I think it doesn't come out for like a couple weeks or whatever. But I'll be buying a box.
Yeah, I'll probably get one.
Will you open it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a market for 30-year-old stale cereal, but I'm never going to go to the...
Some of this stuff turns into like collector's items, though. I'm sure if you still had a box of the old Nintendo cereal, it'd probably be worth
probably. Something. It was a few years ago. A box of the old C-3PO's cereal went for a few $100, but it's like that's not really a great return on investment.
Yeah. Is it worth holding on to that box of cereal for
probably
the
not.
next like 20 or 30 years?
I'll tell you what I want is I just want somebody to bring Oreo O's back.
Bring what?
Oreo O's.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
That was amazing. Like you put milk on that, boom, you're eating Oreos. Like there's no. I don't even like milk on cereal usually, but I did it for that.
Really, you don't put milk on cereal?
I'm not a milk on cereal guy. I like milk with cereal. not on the cereal.
So you have like a glass of milk that you drink with the cereal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like a chaser.
What is your favorite cereal?
I mean, really, Oreo O's.
Really?
Like, of all time. Like, that was the best, because I love Oreos. But, I mean, it's probably something boring, like Cinnamon Toast Crunch or, like,
That's not boring.
Honey Nut Cheerios. But one of the other ones I really liked, it was a cereal called Buckwheats.
No, I remember those.
Yeah, it was like
that
flakes.
was from like the 80s.
Oh yeah, that was my mom used to eat that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
I would have some of that too, and it was like Frosted Flakes, but like less likely to rip your mouth up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like those. Those are really good.
My favorite cereal is Captain Crunch.
Let's talk about ripping your mouth up.
Yeah, I think that's why I like it. I think what happens is it cuts the roof of your mouth, and then it just goes straight into your central nervous system. Captain Crunch, I think, is the best cereal, hands down.
Captain Crunch, the permutations of Captain Crunch these days are amazing.
Yeah, they have like a million different flavors.
I saw a new one on Target or something recently, and it was like, I don't remember which one it was, but Captain Crunch did not look very happy to be there. Like they're running out of expressions.
Oh, they have the one called like Oops, All Berries.
Oops, All Berries, yeah.
I can't believe
This one
that's
was
the
like
name
some
of a
kind of
product.
it was like some kind of peanut butter and jelly crunch or something.
Oh, really?
And the look on his face was like it was supposed to be kind of like, oh wow, what is this? But it looked more like, oh my god, how did I get here?
Yeah. One of the reasons I like Captain Crunch is because it doesn't taste like anything else. Like a lot of cereals, and I'm sure this will happen with the Mario cereal, they're basically just like recoloring and rebranding the same cereal as something else.
Right.
It's like around Halloween, you can get the old Boo Berry, Frankenberry, and Count Chocula cereal, and they're not actually those cereals from way back when. They'll just take like tricks, like they make the tricks and they just put a different powder on it or whatever and color it differently.
It
and
happens with
sell
like
it.
Lucky Charms a lot, where it's like, just different shaped marshmallows, and that's your branded cereal, your licensed cereal, basically.
Yeah, because if you look at and I can't believe we're talking about this, but if you look at the cereal aisle and there's like 800 different kinds of cereals, there's really like 5 different types of cereals. But Captain Crunch is like its own thing, and I think that exclusivity is what puts it over the top for me. So.
Well, you and the captain make
it
it happen.
We're bros. I love Captain Crunch so much that just like 5 years ago, I actually sent in 10 UPC symbols to get a Captain Crunch T-shirt.
Wow. Haven't done that in a while.
I hadn't done it since I was like 3. So there you go. I told you I love cereal.